before I meet with someone, when they call the office to make an appointment for their free consultation, we obtain their name and their date of birth, and that we do the research before they come in of their charges. So sometimes somebody calls and says, I have, one case, it's an assault out of Atlantic City, and then we do the research and we know they actually have 3 cases. So right off the bat, when they're coming in, we have the charges. If they're charged on a complaint summons or a complaint warrant, we also have that paperwork. And so right away when they're coming in, I can clearly say to them, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm the attorney with who you have the consultation with, and I'm here to talk to you about your cases. And I start with just some background on me and the law firm. I really think it's important to set up expectations right off the bat. And some of those expectations are, I'm the lawyer, I'm the only lawyer here, I'm the lawyer that will be handling your case, but I do have a full staff, and you will be talking to different staff members at the office throughout the process. You should know that I have somebody in the office from 9 to 5. There's always a live person you're going to be speaking to. And after 5 o'clock, if you call, you will be talking to someone as well. And that answering service contacts me immediately after you speak to them. If it's an emergency, we get back to you right away. If it's something that can wait till the next morning, like when is my next court date, then we wait till the next morning. Emergencies, we always call back. Emergencies include, there's police at my door and I don't know what to do. That is an emergency. I let them know that I've been practicing for 26 years. I have only done criminal defense work for my career. I handle anything from a traffic ticket to a homicide and everything in between. I do tell them that my main office is in Atlantic City, and my main area is Atlantic County, Cape May County, and Cumberland County. I do go to Gloucester and Ocean and Burlington, but I really don't go out further than that. So I let them know that I do think that we live in an area where we all the criminal defense attorneys, and I say this to new clients, we all know the prosecutors and the judges. Nobody has an advantage on that because we're so small. But it allows me to help them navigate through the system and have a realistic end result based on the nature of the charges, the judge they're in front of, the prosecutor who's handling the case. And so that's what a home field advantage is. Sometimes I know I have friends that come from Philadelphia, and they come to Atlantic County and they say, in Philly, this would have been dismissed, or in Philly, this would never have been a felony. And I say, welcome to Atlantic and Cape May County. So there is, power and knowledge of knowing where you are and the way cases are prosecuted. I also tell them I'm certified as a criminal trial attorney, which means the Supreme Court recognizes I'm an expert in this area of law. You can be certified as a criminal trial attorney, a civil trial attorney, a family attorney. I am only certified as a criminal trial attorney. I had to take additional exams. I had to get letters of recommendations from judges, prosecutors, and defense attorneys, and I had to demonstrate trial experience, 30 days of trial experience within a 3-year period. Crazy to say, but there are criminal defense attorneys that really have never had a jury trial or have never taken a case to verdict. I tell clients they should hire an attorney who is a certified criminal trial attorney. Even if they're not hiring me, they should hire someone who's a certified criminal trial attorney. And again, I always state repeatedly, does not guarantee me a result. It lets you know that when I'm giving you my recommendation, whether you have a strong case or a weak case, whether I think your likelihood of success is strong or unlikely, that it's coming from experience, and that they would always get to decide in the end whether they go to trial or whether they plead or whether we resolve it in some diversionary manner. So I'm very upfront with them about all of that. And I think that, as I said, I don't make promises and I don't try to scare them. I think it's really important for a client who is charged with a felony, or we call them indictables, but they're felonies in New Jersey. I always explain to them the charge, the maximum penalties and fines, and then explain to them what usually happens in these type of cases based on the limited information I have. And the limited information I have is the complaint warrant or the complaint summons. Sometimes I have very basic facts of the case. I take very limited information from the individual who's seeing me about their prior record, about what they know about the case, enough so I can, give them, an initial, this is what I think I can do for you. And I always say, when we get all the police reports, we'll have a better understanding of the state's case and as well as any defenses that we might have to the charges. And then after that, I really say to them, these are my fees, and this is how we'll proceed. And if you want to retain me, you just need to, make that initial payment. And if you want to still make calls to other attorneys, you should do that, And the only bit of advice I have about other attorneys when I tell people to go talk to other attorneys is there are a lot of criminal defense attorneys, especially in this area. There's a lot of really good, qualified criminal defense attorneys, and, they should do their due diligence to speak with them. Do not hire anyone who guarantees you a result. No attorney can ever guarantee you a result. And if they're making you a promise, that would be a red flag to me. That would be the advice I give. Now, do I sometimes say to client, I'm 98% sure of X, Y, and Z? Absolutely. I'm okay being 98% sure. And I always say I'm 98% sure this would be the end result if everything you're telling me is accurate and consistent. Because sometimes I get the reports or the videos and what someone's memory of the situation is and what their situation is don't always coalesce. And sometimes clients see the videos and they say, oh. So I think that that's really, as direct as I can be. And obviously it's a little bit more in depth because I talk to clients for about 30 minutes. I always say throughout the process of the interview, do you understand? Do you have any questions? And I say that at the end as well. And that's really how I interact with all my clients. And I really do understand that they're scared and they're overwhelmed. And, they need some really quick answers right up front.